Previously on Inside Scoop.
Yeah.
Accidentally. But she still did it.
As uncomfortable as that is to say, it is still the truth, and it's something that she has to deal with.
Right. And I'm sure that is just overwhelming, and I completely understand why she can't talk about it. Because, how hard would it be to get through a day with that realization in your head?
I'm Kelly.
And I'm Steve.
And this is Coupled with Chaos.
Inside Scoop 301. This week, The Last Resort started. Season 3, Episode 1. Plathville. Season 8, Episode 10. That's 10 already of that. That should be done. Right?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
I guess they still got to yell at Lydia. Maybe that's the end.
Right. That's coming next.
And then Baylen, Season 3, Episode 3. We'll probably talk a little bit about... what was that? 90 Day Diaries was kind of interesting this week.
Uh-huh.
Maybe we'll talk about, how about we talk about that first? How about that? Okay. Why not talk about Tim, Tiffany, and Cole?
That was interesting.
Yeah, I don't know. I think I wasn't interested when it first started. But you know what? It's probably what I want more in an update, although they had 3 stories in there. Mm-hmm. So they didn't bounce around. But why not do a whole 41 minutes, I think, with commercials or whatever. On
one group.
On one group.
Yeah.
Maybe because they don't have anything interesting. It's also possible.
Well, and they seem like legitimate friends, too, so... Yeah, they're more genuine interactions.
It took, of this, I was trying to watch, and it took like about 7 minutes for Tiffany to get through her 90-day backstory.
Uh-huh.
And Tim, I think he was another 5. And so I'm like, they left stuff out of Tim's. We had a whole nother thing with him and another girl in North Carolina. They missed all of these updates of theirs.
Right, yeah. And
I think, I don't know, maybe that was enough, Tiffany. I was trying to think that's probably enough for Tiffany. And Cole's backstory, if you weren't watching, Cole was on, banging in Mexico or whatever what that was. Their single resort. Hunt for Love is what that was called.
Yeah. Uh-huh.
Probably better if I'd prepared something for this segment, but I did not. Yeah. What happened here is...
all we need to know about that show was that Jennifer did everyone.
Well, there was a contest.
Sometimes maybe even in the same night.
There was a contest, and I actually think she tied Elise.
It's true.
In that.
It's true, but I don't like... Jennifer extra much, so I have to name her first. Yes, it was full of hosts.
So what happened here is that now this Jennifer was Tim's original 90-day person.
Yeah.
And they brought them for the Hunt for Love. And so that was a whole thing. But that
super awkward for Tim.
His Jennifer bounce between this Cole dude who's an airline pilot, and he actually is an airline pilot. I've seen some pictures. And Rob from Sophie and Rob. She was bouncing between them, and the person they have in common is Elise also has Rob in common. There seems to be a theme here. I watch out if I'm Liz.
Who's getting whose leftovers?
Yeah, I'm looking at Liz is probably in this at some point. So Cole has been going out with Jennifer for at least, I guess, a year. It's hard to tell when this was filmed.
Yeah, that's what they said.
And so this was the story that was still happening. And when they got together, the 3 of them seemed to be buddies. Tim and Cole are just buddies because, I think it's a sad state of affairs.
Mutual loathing of Jennifer?
No, it's just
that they're her cast-offs.
They're online gaming, and I guess this is how you can. I guess this is how you're friends now.
Wow.
And so that's
probably
it.
True.
Like we hang together, but we don't hang together. We just game together. I think this is could possibly be the downfall. There's lots of possible downfalls to society. But I think that our male population is probably not learning how to have
social interactions.
Yes.
Yeah. Real meaningful social interactions.
Like, I mean it. Like,
yeah, I do too.
This is a real problem, I think.
Yeah.
I don't know. We need AI to take over quick.
I mean, we've seen it fast develop in 90 days. Look at all the different people that have just been consumed by gaming.
Yeah, I think between that and AI, and I think somehow or another social media's got us convinced that we don't need to be around people. And this is how it seems like Tim and Cole know each other. They met there, but here they are. I don't know.
I admit that I don't like to talk on the telephone.
That's funny.
But it's probably in part because I enjoy conversation with people. But I'd rather do it in person. I think I probably still associate in my mind being on the television as being stuck. I mean, being on the telephone, being stuck to the phone, like, with the long cord and sitting on my kitchen floor because I couldn't go do anything else. You know what I mean? Like, I think mentally I just came to dislike the telephone because it made me stationary. And I'm not really that kind of person for long periods. You know what I mean?
I bought you this bone thing headset that you could actually talk to people and move around.
Yeah, I don't like phone conversation. I would rather see people in person and have conversation. I could talk all day in person.
Yeah, that's right. Amen to that.
Yeah, not to you though. Just to friends. I'd rather talk to on the phone.
We do probably talk more on the phone than we do face to face. No, I don't think so. Probably not.
Well, with podcasting involved, I'm sure that's the case.
We are technically through phones right now in the same house.
That's what I'm talking about. Most of our conversation is that way, especially while we've had a long-term foster in the house.
Maybe, maybe this is a part of like you were saying, the downfall of 90 Day is because people have just these online relationships. And they really aren't necessarily real.
Yeah, and then they come meet in person,
and they hate each other.
It's not the same, right? Turns out they don't actually like each other.
So Cole here is breaking up with Jennifer, and the two of them facilitate this and make it
is
happen.
A crappy way to break up, just for the record. Yeah. But I totally understand why he did it with her that way, because she's scary.
Yeah, and what's really your options when this is a long-distance online relationship? What are you supposed to do? Here, Tim. Well,
he's a pilot. I'm sure he flies free anywhere. So
yeah, it's probably also true. He could, yeah, but that's hard to be in a relationship like that, I would assume.
Right.
And I think a lot of times you think about pilots as, they're just always going. But what I've learned from the ones I know is they have like a route. They'll maybe fly Dallas to Houston. Whatever it be, could be 2 times a day, back and forth, 4 total flights, and they're back home. They check out and they're home at the end of the day. Or it could be 1 flight to and from Seattle, whatever it turns out to be. I think I don't know how common that is with their routes. Not sure. But he breaks up with Jennifer, which we hadn't really even thought about in a long time. The odd thing here is Tiffany had somebody from Scotland, is what it was. And that relationship had gone sour. I think she was trying to propose. And sounds like they're not together anymore.
Yeah, I think it's because, his dad was getting old and wanting to retire and really was expecting his family, his sons, to take over the business. And so because that was occurring at about the same time where he was really moving forward with retiring, it was requiring him, her boyfriend, to be present more there and spend more time in the business, which means he wasn't coming to the United States.
Right.
So that really meant the end of their relationship unless she was going to move there. And I don't think that was the case.
Yeah, well, she's got
kids in school and all that.
And Tim, the update on Tim is he's just probably never going to be in a real relationship.
Right.
I think he's difficult and demanding and probably hard to get along with, and I would assume really impossible to live with.
Yeah, I really think him and
Veronica.
And Veronica.
They messed it up.
Yeah, they probably deserve each other because I think they get each other.
Mm-hmm.
I think they're both difficult, and I think they're very comfortable with each other and have a good, solid foundation of friendship.
I bet they've fallen out.
And they raised a child together.
Yeah, I bet they've fallen out at this point. You know, I don't see them, and she's with this other dude getting arrested all over the place.
Yeah, that's what I mean. They don't seem to either one of them work out with anyone else, and yet they've stuck it out for so many years.
We don't,
and they
see
had
them
this
together,
child
though.
in common that they raised together. So, you know, I think they probably should have made that work.
Yeah, it's an odd situation for them. Let's talk. I'm going to do this real quick. I'm going to give you I'm caught up with the May 90-day show. Here's what we've learned. Muslim men in America don't like women to have their shoulders exposed. This is new.
Really?
This is new this week. Yeah, this is new.
Thanks for telling me.
This is new. And also,
I wouldn't have known that.
Yeah, it appears that Turkish guys would rather, they don't like using toilet paper, and they just want a bidet.
A bidet.
This is new, never been done on 90 Day, right? That hasn't.
Yeah,
bidet
right.
hasn't
Yeah,
been
there
done.
wasn't a Turkish guy.
We have tongues.
In Texas
No,
with
Arizona.
a blonde wife.
Yeah, in
that
Arizona.
installed a bidet. Yeah, that didn't happen.
And Arizona and all sorts of stuff. Yeah, this is where we're at this week. Oh, we did get some tongues. There's some speaking in tongues. I don't think that's been done before. So there you go. It's worth watching. I've convinced you. Thanks. You're welcome. That's what's happening in 90 Day.
What a surprise.
We've been here before.
What other recycled storylines do we have?
Let's just go there. Let me go with there's new.
Okay.
We have speaking in tongues. There's that. And I know how much you're a fan of that.
I'm such a fan of that.
So that's it. So we're going to talk Last Resort, Plathville, Baylen, and more when we return.
Thank you for listening.
You can listen to the rest of this episode
By subscribing to our Coupled with Chaos channel on Apple,
by subscribing to our Patreon
or by subscribing to our Supercast,
for $3.99 a month.
where you can hear us talk about reality shows,
Real life and more on our podcasts.
covering shows airing on TLC, A&E, Bravo, and the WE Network.
Just follow the instructions in the show notes
Tell your friends about this podcast.
and rate and review us on your favorite podcast player.
Follow us at Coupled with Chaos on all the socials.
Or contact us directly by email at coupledwithchaos@gmail.com.